just look at these delicious strawberries we have here. We're going to be using these for our stuffed strawberry with a no-bake cheesecake filling. It would be so delicious. So let's get started. All right, first we're going to go ahead and take an 8-ounce package of cream cheese, and we're going to go ahead and just cube it and pour that right into our bowl. Then we're going to take 1/3 cup of powdered sugar and just pour that right in there. Then we're going to go ahead and take 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream and pour that in there. And then we're going to mix it all up. Now that we've mixed it up, we're going to add 1 more 1/4 cup of heavy whipped topping. So to make sure that it's nice and creamy. And we're going to mix that up now. Now that that's all mixed together, you can see it's a nice consistency, not too thick, not too thin, and you'll be able to pipe that into your strawberries really well with a reusable bag. So let's go ahead and go to our strawberries now. So now we're going to take the center of our strawberries out. As you can see, I am using a butter knife, but be very careful not to cut yourself. You just want to make sure that there's enough room inside the strawberry in order for you to be able to put the filling in there. So just be careful when you go around there. And you just cut it like that. And just make sure that the center is out like that. And then we're going to go ahead and fill them. So we have a reusable bag, and I do have a small shell tip in there. You could use a bigger one, or you don't have to necessarily use a shell tip. It depends upon what you want to do or what you have handy. And we're just going to go ahead and just squirt that right in there and just swirl it around like that. There we go. And you just do that with the other ones. Just squirt right in there. So we're trying to leave like a top, like a nice top there. So we're just going to go ahead and squeeze and swirl and then release. So it looks something like that. So we're going to go ahead and just do that with our strawberries. Now, if you want more cream cheese filling, you could cut a bigger hole in the strawberries, or you can go along the edge like this and just go like that to fill it up. Now, if for some reason there's like a little bit of a gap there, it's easy just to fill that up and just bring it in there. Okay, so we're just going to keep doing that with the other ones. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do is with some of the strawberries, I melted some chocolate, and I'm just going to string it along. This is just a baking paper here. And we're just going to go just like that. Especially if you know chocolate and strawberries go really well together. So if you like chocolate and strawberries, why not add a little chocolate to your stuffed cheesecake here? All right, so we're just going to do that. And then we're going to show you the finished product. All right, here is the finished product. I put it just on a plate, but you can put it on a bigger plate if you want to. See, it's nice. And I added just a little bit of crystal sugar to give it just a little bit of pop. So these are great. If you don't eat them right away, go ahead and refrigerate them. But they are wonderful. You don't have to heat up the house to make a special treat, especially if you like cheesecake and strawberries. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you get a chance to try this out. Check out some of our other videos, and let's make the world a better place. And enjoy.